to... I just smiled with each muscle ache, each muscle pain, each bloat, each cramp I got. I just smiled because that's my body working its way to health. That's my body actually working, like it's doing its job. I didn't know I had that there. Look how many low carb. I forgot about these bars. It's like Christmas. And I thank Christy on a day-to-day basis, silently and through my stories on Instagram, because she has done a lot for me even without knowing. Doing? Quickly, let's say bye to the people. Say bye to the people. Say bye to the sisters. Bye. 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 All freaking done. I'm dying. I'm literally dead. I gotta go. The ways I try to vlog, but it doesn't work for my favor. No. You're gonna fall at any moment. How's that for an angle? Look, it's not the best, but hey, listen. Hey everyone, welcome back to... I had a spider on my face and it's now, this is what happened to me before and I got bitten. How come this always happens to me? Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel if you guys are new, or welcome to my channel if you guys... No. Let's start that again. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to my channel if you guys are new, and welcome back to my channel if you guys are a returning subscriber. I love your support and I love you, princess. But in today's video, we're going to be showing you a full day of eating and full day of nutritious and healthy eating, how I stay fit and healthy, and how I actually built my muscles in such a short period of time. I'm going to pop a photo on the screen of my transformation of 5 weeks. Obviously, we are now past the 5-week mark. I feel like I've got a spider on my face still. But in today's video, I'm just going to share little tips and tricks along the day of how I do it. So my very best tip and my first tip is going to be using compound movements, prioritizing compound movements. Even though in the gym you guys saw me do a lot of isolated movements, at the end of my workout you guys saw that I done some squats. Well, who's messaging me like that? I did some squats and I also did some hip thrusts as well. When you are building your glutes, please remember the compound movements kind of attacks 3 to 4 muscle groups, or a double muscle group. So it'll attack your glutes and your quads, or it'll attack your quads and your thighs and all of that stuff, or your calves and your thighs and your glutes. So it attacks kind of like, it works out. Who's messaging me like that? It attacks and works out like multiple muscle groups in one, rather than, you know, going at your utmost potential or maximum effort or percentage or whatever you guys want to call it, strength. I'm literally just out of the gym right now and I'm really hungry and I need to go home and eat. But yeah, it'll attack multiple muscle groups rather than the one. I personally love isolated movements, especially when it comes to the arms, shoulders and back. I absolutely love it, but with your legs and your glutes, again, I find that isolated muscle groups use a lot more energy and is a lot more efficient for me. But when you do want to grow very fast, compound movements are the best, especially if you're just starting to try the gym out new, or if you are new to working out or have a new program or something. I find that compound movements are the best for you. So that's going to be my first tip of the day. I'm going to go head to Aldi right now and just get a couple of things for the house. I'll definitely show you guys once I get home too, but your girl is hungry and I need to go home and have some breakfast. I did a fasted workout this morning, which wasn't ideal, but the reason why I did a fasted workout was because I actually slept with a protruding stomach. Like, I must have had something at night time. It could have been the peanut butter, it could have been the protein ice cream that I had, that literally, I kid you not, my stomach was like protruding out. Like, I had the worst bloat and it was so uncomfortable, but yeah, we dealt with that, and that's why I did like a fasted workout. I still believe in the power of listening to your body, and if you aren't hungry, and I wasn't hungry this morning, to, you know, listen to your body and go with that. There's no point of me forcing food down my throat when I'm not going to feel my best after it. So that's why I did a little bit of a fasted workout this morning. My second thing is going to be coming into having a routine, but let me drive because people are looking at me weirdly. So after I get home and make my food, I'll definitely show you guys at the second tip of the day. It was a couple of videos ago. It was my, the video I did on having collagen. A lot of people on that video said that why am I eating a low calorie diet when I'm trying to gain weight and better my health. I know they mean all well, and these girls love like my content and constantly, you know, engage in my content, and I love them back, and I understand their concern because they're genuinely concerned that I'm going to fall back into a rut. But no, and I just wanted to come on here and explain a couple of things. Now, my husband is currently on keto as I'm filming this, so if you guys realize, I have my carb sources, like my natural carb sources, like sweet potato, and like if you go back to a couple of videos, rice and stuff, pasta and rice, I'll have that in the afternoon because Ned is a big carb eater. He loves his bread, he loves his potatoes especially, and I feel so bad when I eat them next to him, so I would prefer to have them while he's not at home. And with my breads and stuff, the same thing as well. But coming to my cognac noodles and all of my kelp noodles and low calorie noodles, again, because I cook food for the two of us, I don't want to be cooking two separate meals because he hates it when we eat separate meals. That's why I choose to use something that we both can use. In my meals, I add more protein. In his meals, I bulk it up a lot because he likes to feel his stomach. And then coming into me eating, I eat more than my husband does, and I think that says a lot. I mean, you guys got to remember, this is only like little snippets and clippets of my video, of my whole day, not the entire thing. Like, I wish I can just stick a GoPro to my head and show you guys what I do. But so the total amount of my calories, if calories matter to you, I have well over 2,000 calories a day. In saying that, I'm a very active person and I do weight training, which is why my calories is very high for my height, weight and age. Like I said, I'm a personal trainer, I'm qualified, I know my shit, I know my nutrition, I know what I need to be doing for my body to be at its optimum health, and that's exactly what I'm doing and what I'm trying to show you guys. But also with everything else, like, you guys don't need to worry. I'm genuinely happy and healthy, and my blood works show that, so that's a plus. I'm not eating a low calorie diet. I'm eating a very high protein diet, yes, and low carb diet, yes, but that's only because my husband's on keto. When he comes off keto, trust me, the amount of potatoes we're both going to consume together is going to be fucking amazing. But anyway, I'm going to go to Aldi. I'll see you guys at home or at Aldi, depends. I did a bit of
food prep. I'm going to have a shower a little bit later and go to the shops a little bit later. But I did a bit of food prep this morning, so I boiled some potatoes for later on today to have. But today, I was just telling my Insta, I trained fasted because yesterday I had this protein yogurt. I'm going to show you guys the protein yogurt. 1 second. Sorry, protein ice cream. Got it from Aldi, like last week. But I got them, okay, and I think they're the reason why my stomach was just, yeah, see, they've got milk in it. That's why. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's why I had a bit of a bloat, but like it was so uncomfortable. That's why I trained fasted this morning. But I thought we will have breakfast late. I'm listening to my body. I was telling my Instagram too, I'm not going to force my body when it's not going to be feeling its best, if even that means like me just holding out, not skipping a meal, holding out till my body is, you know, more comfortable enough to have breakfast. And the bloat is completely gone, as you guys can see. We do have a little bit of a bulge down the bottom, but hey, that could be we for all I care. I'm gonna make some oats. I'm gonna make some protein oats. We're gonna make a vanilla protein oats, or we might make, yeah, let's make a vanilla one. And then after I eat that, give you guys another little tip. I will take the dogs out for a walk, go to Aldi, and then get dinner prepared. This video is going to be a complete mess, so just hang tight and hang in there with me, okay? We're all on the ride together. Having leftover coffee from this morning. Leftover cold coffee is the absolute best. Get my saucepan out. And let's get my handy dandy notebook. Handy dandy scale. Can you guys even see? No. Because am I a professional? No. So it says half a cup. What do I do this way? $65 grams to 1 cup of water. Alright, I'm going to start boiling this, and then I will add my, what's it called? My protein and collagen after. Okay, what I'm doing over here, if you can see, is popping in 20 grams of the Dose and Go caramel collagen, and then I will put in my protein as well. This is the protein that I use, the Naked Harvest one, and then this was, I think, 30 grams, like that. And as I'm okay, this is breakfast. Focus on my food. There we go. This is breakfast, and I will sit down with you guys and have a little chit chat about my second little tip. Okay, so while I eat, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit of the tips and tricks that I can give you girls to help you guys build muscle efficiently and more quickly. So when it comes to building muscle, you need to have a routine or set dates. And I used to be one to think, oh, I'll just train 6 days a week and that's fine. No, it's actually not. Those muscles actually need to be in a routine. And then you need to be able to shock that routine. So staying in a routine, in a planned workout method and type for about 3 to 4 weeks, so your body can get used to it and adjust to it, because the body is a machine that understands routine and knows what it's doing. And then 3 to 4 weeks later, to shock it, change up your routine, throw in a couple of cardio sessions rather than your weight sessions, and shock the body in that sense. Happy coming out? So this is what I have been doing. As you guys know, I've been working out at home, and now I'm starting to go to the gym on my own, which is fine, but I built my body's routine up within the home, and now I'm just executing it out at the gym, changing up my routine, doing leg extensions and leg curls and all of that stuff, hip thrusts and everything, when I was just basically doing the basic minimum at home. So shocking the body is really, really good, but don't shock it straight away. Shock it like literally 3 to 4 weeks or 1.5 months later, so you can actually cause an effect with the body. As always, I've written stuff down because my memory is literally like Dory. So in my other video, I think in the one before this one, I talk about the different types of muscle fibers. So you've got slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers. And slow twitch muscle fibers work for things like weightlifting and everything, and they're the ones that are going to be breaking down to rebuild themselves back up for you to be able to grow. Muscle hypertrophy happens when you cause damage to those muscles. So in more better term, when you break them or tear them apart, and then it works to build them back up. That's essentially how you grow. Then certain hormones like testosterone, the human growth hormone, and insulin actually play a vital role in growing your muscles as well. pardon me, as well. But these hormones help and work by, I've written it down here, one second, improving how the body processes the proteins, which is very important, inhibiting the breakdown of proteins, activating cells, stimulating hormones that like emphasize the growth hormone, like growth protein, and enhancing tissue growth. So that's how they actually help it. And then strength and resistance training can release these hormones into the muscles for them to be able to do what they're meant to do. But in saying that, everyone and their success or their progress is going to be different. Mine, I started to see a difference from weeks 3 to 5, and that's just because of my age, my genetics, my gender, the way that I train, my consistency, how challenging I'm doing my workouts, and if I'm doing it long term, like if I'm doing it for a prolonged period of time, which is the best way to see benefits and change. You can't just get change overnight. You guys need to understand that as well. So when it comes to strength training or weightlifting, I find that this is the best way to put on size immediately and eat more. If you strength train, you're going to be so much more hungry. It's just that the body is its own doctor. It just tells you what it needs and what it doesn't, and it's up to you to listen to your body. This is why I preach that saying, listen to your body. Like this morning, I didn't want to eat. My body didn't want it. Listen to it, okay, girlfriend? You've got your fasting period, workout. And then after it, I was starving like a horse. Listen to your body and what it says. If you strength train, you need to be able to eat more. And the things like strength training include lifting free weights or lifting weighted machines, so like the Smith machine or anything. Using resistance bands. For basic beginners, I'd say first start off with resistance bands. They're really, really good into building your confidence and building that momentum and that form of that particular workout you're doing. So instead of going straight into a dumbbell, just use the bands. Even when you're like, I've shown you in my other video, when you're doing the back pulls, use the bands, get used to it, and then go ahead with the dumbbells later on. And then we've got the compound movements like push-ups, sit-ups, and also squats. Keep it at its basics. You're still going to get results within the home. I'd say start out this way and then go ahead and join classes if you need to build up your confidence, and if you can't afford a personal trainer, to be exact, join a gym and just go to classes, which is much more cheaper and it becomes free. You're just paying for the gym, you know, and then you just go to classes within the gym. Another important thing that I say that I found throughout this whole period is rest and recovery. There was a time where I waited like 3 to 4 days after my first yoga session, and it wasn't even that hard. It was just a beginner yoga session, yoga flow at home. I waited 3 to 4 days to work out again. Give your body time to heal. Other people take 1 day. Other people take 2 days. I personally take 1 day. So tomorrow I won't train my booty, and I'll train my back and my arms and my shoulders. And then the next day I'll train my booty and my legs. Getting enough sleep is also really, really important as well. I am going to finish this off. I've literally got like 1 whole spoon left. And then take the doggies out for a walk. But I'll see you guys when I'm making my lunch or my snack, just depending on my day. And we will talk about the importance of protein. Your girl is back from the gym. My blind is like half broken. Oh my god, let's get inside. Your girl's back from the gym, showered, got dressed. I'll quickly show you guys a little OOTD, like the outfit that I'm wearing in the house. I'm trying to transition to not wearing track pants all the time in the house, but let me quickly show you the jeans that I got. It's so cute. It's just adorable. So these are the jean shorts that I got. They're from Cotton On. They were on sale, so I picked up a denim one. Oh, hello, we're open. I picked up a denim one and I picked up a white denim one. My coffee is ready, but I thought we will go into the kitchen together, prep some food to put into the freezer. I mean, like my vegetables and stuff, because my whole family, like me and Ned, not the dogs, my whole family, we just don't eat veggies on a daily basis. So instead of wasting them, I buy them fresh when they're on sale, and then I freeze them myself. And let me give you a little hack. And you actually do this rather than buying, I mean, look, buying buying frozen veggies already, it's great, good. Do what floats your boat, do what's good for your pocket. But when you buy them fresh, like when you buy the actual vegetable fresh and freeze it yourself, I promise you, I find that it's more crunchier and more like an actual real vegetable, like it's not soggy. So let me just show you. See, even my spring onions, my mushrooms, which I will be using today. So we're going to be taking that bad boy out. I also stopped at Aldi, got some kombucha for the tummy, got some thickened cream for Ned's dish that I'm making tonight, some sweetener, creamy chicken curry, and then we got some burrito seasoning and also some fajita seasoning and a shit ton of almond milk, and I just needed some canned deal or like morning fresh. But yeah, coming back to this, so you guys can see I've like freezed my veggies. For example, see how that was on sale? That's just pumpkin, and I literally bought that on sale and froze it, and look, there's nothing wrong with it. But for today's din din for Ned, I boiled this chicken and I froze it myself, so I'm going to take that out and defrost that and make him like a chicken creamy mushroom kind of dish. He loves it. I'm missing avocado though. Usually he would have avocado there, but instead of avocado, I'm thinking I will put, where is it? What the heck? Oh my god, okay, I'm missing something. I mean, I did have pesto somewhere. Hang on, let me just find my pesto. Oh, you're gonna love this angle. Chicken tomato. Oh gosh. Oh, where did my pesto go? I didn't know I had that there. Look how many low carb. I forgot about these bars. It's like Christmas. Okay, where the fuck is my pesto? Like, somebody came in here and just stole pesto. What the heck? What the fuck? Oh no, I'm actually like worried now. Maybe it's gonna count. Maybe it's this. Lol, this is just hilarious. Here they are. Okay, so I'm just thinking of adding some basil pesto in there. I don't know how it's going to go, but at least it's got the sort of like cashew, sort of like, you know, green color, sort of like, you know, trying to make him think that it is avocado, but it isn't. He's so picky, it kills my life. I'll also be using some dried onion, chicken stock, vegetable stock. You guys saw the pesto. And then I will be using some garlic salt berries. This one over here, that's it, that we're going to be sticking to the basics. Let me show you how I prep up my food. So I have, like I was mentioning before, all fresh vegetables that I got for a really good price. So I've got some capsicum, and as you can see, they're already starting to like shrivel up and become nothing. So I will be using maybe like, I'll use this one. I'll use 2 capsicums for Ned's dish. I will slice the rest and then put them in the freezer along with my celery and my zucchini as well. Let's get into it. We've got a lot to do, guys. Come on. Taken out of the groceries, some chicken, sliced chicken, I was munching that in the car, some cognac noodles, we have watermelon, pineapple, blackberries, cotton candy, grapes. I'm going to put the other one in the freezer, and then I'll have 2 of these. And then we have some strawberries and some kimchi. Now I'm going to make some lunch, and I'll talk to you guys about the importance of protein. I'm going to have some rice thins with Philadelphia, beetroot, and some chicken slices and a little bit of salad on top, like some lettuce on top. There we go. I'm going to top that off with some mayo, and that's going to be my snack. Also, before I left, I'll pop in like a little photo on the side. I had a protein bar before I left, but let's sit down and talk about the importance of protein. I just love the angle of me. Oh, I wish I had like a proper setup because this is not ideal. Alright, how about that? And I'll just hold my food here for you guys. But I did actually write down a few things, but let me just, I've been taking bites out of it because like I can't hold myself because like, That beetroot though is amazing. Now we can talk and then I'll eat the rest later on. But oops, I did write up a few notes just so I can remember. You guys know I always do this. Oh my god, did I get mayonnaise on my face? Love that for me. But we're going to be talking about the importance of protein now. In my videos, I get told that I eat a low calorie diet, and you guys have seen the stuff I eat throughout these videos and stuff. I eat that's just enough for my body, and I eat in a way where it's going to make me happy. My body thrives off the way that I eat. But coming into the protein, I prioritize protein over any macronutrient out there, which is your carbs, your fats, and your protein. I prioritize my protein over it all because your body needs that energy from the protein to be able to fully perform the way it should be. And because I train at such an intense way, I find that the protein gives me the best energy, and that's eating this way just literally makes me feel good. Having protein straight after your food, as you guys saw, I came home and I had my oats because my body literally was screaming for food. I kid you not, it was screaming for food. Here, she's trying to find a toy. And I just want to make sure that in my videos that you guys understand that what I'm talking about. So I'm going to make this as simple as possible. I have watched so many videos, I've read so many articles, I've studied on this. You guys know I'm qualified and I do have a degree in nutrition. But protein is the fuel that, you know, is the fuel that your body needs to build muscle, essentially. Like, that's all your body needs, and if not more, to build muscle. Like, you need to be able to eat at least half, and that's the very least, half of your body weight. So let's say 100 kilos is the ideal weight for a person. They need to be, at least to maintain their weight, to eat 50 grams of protein a day. If they want to put on muscle, they need to eat at least 10 to 15% or 20%, depending on how hard you train, more protein per day. And this isn't only about protein, this goes with your carbs and your fats as well, and your micronutrients too, but we're just focusing on protein for this segment of the video. So you need to be eating, for maintenance, at least half your protein. If you want to lose weight or lose fat, you need to be eating more protein as well. Don't think that you need to be eating less when you want to, you know, lose weight or not. You don't need to be eating less. You need to be eating and training, if that makes sense. So if you want to lose weight, protein. If you want to put on muscle, protein. If you want to maintain, you still need that protein so your body does not turn around and eat its own muscles. To be able to efficiently grow in the gym, your growth happens in the kitchen. That's why they, you know, put the phrase abs, you make abs in the kitchen. That's really not the case, but what you put into your body is what essentially makes abs. There were studies on people not doing anything at all and eating healthy and just doing their normal mundane things, and people that ate healthy and ate clean and wholesome put on muscle than the people who actually didn't, who had, you know, packaged foods and whatnot. And I'm not saying don't eat packaged foods, I'm saying limit them, but go to natural sources of protein and stuff. So your body needs them to be able to recover from a weight training session, because you do tear those muscles, and those muscles need the protein in order to create new fiber muscles, not new fiber muscles, but heal those fiber muscles, because we are born with muscle cells and fat cells and whatever, and we don't actually make new muscle cells. Those muscle cells tear up and grow. Same with the fat cells. If you become overweight, that means your fat cells are just overweight. They're just overgrown. And the same thing with muscle building as well. If you're a person who has wounds and stuff as well, like my sister's bird, she got a new bird. I think I've got one on my chest as well. And I never heal, mind you. I never, ever heal. But I found that this was done like 2 days ago, and it's already like closed up and stuff. And that was red raw when it was first done. Now it's at the stage where it's like kind of itchy and is healing. So to be able to heal your wounds internally, externally, if you've had an operation, you need a high protein diet. If you need to heal yourself, you need a high protein diet. Protein is just good for everything. You need it for brain function, it's good for your cholesterol, and also it's good for people with depression as well. So the more protein, the more you're feeding your brain, the more you're infusing yourself with happy hormones, and thus you become happier yourself. I have lived this myself. A lot of my followers on Instagram are turning around and telling me, hey Nat, your whole vibe has changed. Your whole being has changed, not physically only, but your whole vibe has changed. And this is probably the reason why. It makes me happy. It genuinely does. Like, that sounds so cliche and so stupid, but it genuinely does. Now, I've written a couple of things on what kinds of protein to eat, so I'm going to read them out to you guys. Grass-fed mince, because conventional protein that you get at the store, for example, your store-bought chicken that's not grass-fed, is filled with steroids, antibiotics, hormones, chemicals that will actually turn around and destroy your health. Like, I'm not joking, it will destroy your health. Think of just injecting yourself with foods that have been injected with steroids and chemicals and, you know, antibiotics. Like, you will become that antibiotic, you will become that steroid, you will become that chemical. Does that make sense? Grass-fed mince, pork if you have pork, turkey if you have turkey, chicken if you have turkey. Grass-fed and, you know, organic is the best, and it tastes better as well. I wasn't a believer in this, but trust me, I believe it now. Like, there is nothing above grass-fed. That's why on my Instagram, if you guys realize, if you don't follow me on there, please do. I upload like every 2 seconds on my stories, and I do give tips and tricks throughout the day as well. Got to do with health, fitness and whatnot, but I'll pop it on the screen. I'll leave it on the in the description bar below. But that's why on my Instagram I said I cannot eat chicken breast from Coles or Woolworths anymore. I genuinely can't. Like, it just tastes so dry, so disgusting to me. Sorry for the people who buy it from there, but please do yourself a favor, go buy chicken breast from the butcher, a butcher that has fresh chicken breast. Go home, and even when it's raw, and I'm so sorry for the plant-based people who's listening to this, but even when you're cutting the chicken breast, you can be like, oh my god, this is like fresh. Like, this is fresh. And then when you cook it, no matter how you cook it, whether you boil it, whether you know, steam it, whether you just like pan fry it, it tastes amazing. Honestly, amazing. I fell in love with chicken breast. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys two websites to go back to and use, because like personal trainers use these websites as well. One of them is bodybuilding.com and the second one is nutritiondata.com. They're the most reliable, I would say, to calculate how much protein you need in the day, your goals, whether it's like weight loss or muscle building or just maintaining. But now I'm going to tell you guys what I did in order to put on the muscle that I did in 5 weeks. So I stopped going to the doctors, I stopped going to the naturopath, I stopped everything, the pills, everything that they gave me, the herbal medicine that they gave me, I stopped everything. I did not go to the doctors. I got a blood test done. I went to my own doctor, Dr. Yi in Penrith. She's amazing, and we worked off my blood test. So what we did first, what we did first was fix up my B12 and iron levels, and then I keep going back to the doctors every single week to get get my B12 shot done, and my energy was blown out through the roof. Like, I was never able to run, pick my niece up, throw her in the air, turn around and run after her. And the day I did that, I was like, my god, yes, I can do this, I can play with her. We incorporated more protein into my diet. I started off with 1,500 calories. I didn't want to jump up to, you know, my goal, which was 2,000, 2,100, 2,200, depending on the day, straight away, because that would have given my body a shock being so restricted for so long. So we started off 1,500 calories in the day, and my protein was 40% of that. My carbs were 30% of that. No, sorry, my carbs were 40% of that, and 20% came from my fat. And I did this for 2 to 3 weeks. Then when my body got used to that kind of rhythm and method, we added 100 calories per week. So I did that till week 3. From week 3 to 5, I added an extra 100 calories. Today, being what, almost 2.5 months, I am now sitting at 2,000 calories in the day, sometimes 2,100, sometimes 2,200, depending on my day and depending on how hungry I am. I don't force myself to eat, I just get hungry like a lot. And yeah, that's exactly how I did. So in a way, we did kind of like reverse dieting, but I did it naturally. I didn't label myself as reverse dieting, I just did it however my body was, you know, telling me to do. And then I had enough collagen, like I mentioned in my do you need to have collagen, should you have collagen video. I'll pop it up over here. If you guys haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it. I had 3 doses of collagen, so 60 grams grams of collagen per day, and I think that helped me a lot because collagen actually does help build muscle. It fuels your body, so I think that had a really big impact on it. I incorporated creatine into my diet before my workouts, and creatine basically essentially just hydrates your muscles. It fills your muscles with water and it makes them, like, feeds them while you work out basically. That's the simplest way I can put it to you guys. Creatine can tend to bloat other people, but it's only water retention, so don't get it twisted with weight gain. It's just water retention and it'll go out in your wee-wee. I changed my mindset. Now, one of my influencers that I follow, Christy Swadling, she put up a post of one of her question and answers, I think it was, and she turned around and, like, one of her followers asked her, you know, how do you do it? How do you into that healing kind of way? And I just want to heal, like, I want to heal my body. And her reply was, just change your mindset. Change your mindset into making it a goal to get to your targets, like your protein target, your fat target, and your carb target. And you know what? If you haven't tried it, just try it for one day and your life will be changed forever. That's all I'm saying. If I was able to turn back from a relapse just by changing my mindset, honest to God, anyone can. And I thank Christy on a day-to-day basis, silently and through my stories on Instagram, because she has done a lot for me even without knowing. And basically I just smiled with each muscle ache, each muscle pain, each bloat, each cramp I got. I just smiled because that's my body working its way to health. That's my body actually working, like, it's doing its job, and it hasn't done that for so fucking long, and now it's actually doing it. Sorry about my dog in the background, like, we're having a nice D&M here and they're just like, they've been like this for 2 days. Anyway, I am going to scoff this up before it gets all soggy because of my rice cakes, and then we'll make dinner together. Oh, that almost splattered all over me. But as you guys can see, we have all of our vegetables over here, and they're just going to go in the freezer, ready for me to use it whenever I need to, and they won't go off. And then right now I'm just sauteing that till the water dries out, and then I'll add my chicken. Okay, this is my dinner. We've got a bed of salad leaves, and then we've got 140 grams of chicken. We have 62 grams of corn, 179 grams of potato, 34 grams of beetroot, and also 69 grams of this cauliflower rice. This one here from Aldi. But that is going to be dinner. Doing? Alrighty guys, that's going to be the end of our video today. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I upload every single 3 days, and if you guys have any video suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next 3 days. Bye. Say bye to the people. Say bye to the sisters. Bye. 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 Bye.